Chapter 10, this is the Fae and Alchemy series, and alchemists can manipulate metal with magic. Like I said yesterday, all Quicksilver pools are connected, so if one is closed, all are closed. If one is open, all are open. Which makes me think if you're going through them, you might want to do that kind of quick, otherwise they're all open, and that sounds dangerous. Kingfisher puts Quicksilver in Ceres's hand without her knowing, and she's like, hey, this shit burns. But he's holding her hand closed while it's in her hand, and because he's touching her, and he's wearing a relic, she's safe. If he weren't touching her, that would be a problem. She says that it's so cold that it burns, and he won't let her let go of it until she learns to control it, which apparently alchemists have the ability to do. She talks to it, and it stills. Then she punches him in the mouth. The love story is brewing. Chapter 11, like I said before, Fisher and Lane are siblings. Belicon, Everlane's dad, blamed Fisher's dad, because they have different dads, for the Quicksilver stopping, and ordered Fisher's mom, who was an oracle, to marry him. And soon after Everlane was born, their mom died, and now Everlane blames herself for that. Not a good segue, but fairies have a really good sense of smell, and Ceres got turned on by Fisher's canines and he can smell that. Lane thinks that the smell is coming from Fisher and that he was in some kind of brothel the night before and then just came straight here, and instead of being like, actually that's Ceres, he takes the blame. Chapter 12, we have a pet fox. Ceres has learned how to wake up the Quicksilver, but turning it into something isn't going well yet. Kingfisher provokes Ceres because he can hear her heart, hear that it's beating faster, he can smell that she wants him, his heartbeat is super calm and controlled, and then they make out and he's totally fucking with her, which is really annoying and rude. Like, he's pestering her because she's into him, because honestly, who wouldn't be? First time I read this book, I think one of the reasons that I didn't like it is because he is so hateable and he's such an ass, and I really struggle to move past it because of moments like this where she is so vulnerable and then he's making fun of her. Like, how rude. The worst kind of person. Chapter 13, Ceres is gonna escape. At least she thinks she is. She's trying to find the pool of Quicksilver at the bottom of this palace. Of course, she brings our new pet fox with us. She's searching for this pool and it's calling to her. She can hear it. She's following its voice. When she finally finds it, it's hypnotizing her to get in. Like hypnotizing to where she doesn't even remember where she wanted to go in the first place. She's in a trance. When all of a sudden, Kingfisher's shadows slam her to the ground. Oh, I don't think I've mentioned before, he has shadow magic. He's a shadow daddy. When she was grinding up on him earlier, she stole his ring, thinking it was a relic and would protect her. Turns out it wasn't, and she would have gone mad. This whole realization, she feels hella hopeless. She breaks down crying, and this actually might show that Fisher has a heart because he has a moment of sympathy. And he's like, you know what? Hey, let's make a deal. I'll go get one person for you. Ceres picks her brother for him to go get, and he's like, okay, give me some of your blood so that way I can sniff him out. And then she makes an oath with him to do whatever he says. I understand that there is a heat of the moment thing where there is uncertainty, but I mean, reading it, I was like, oh, this is not gonna go good. And an hour later, Kingfisher is back with a body. The body is not Hayden, it's Carrion. We will come back to this at a later date because I don't want to spoil any other part of the book, but I do think that Ceres and Carrion are actually related, and yes, that's super yucky, but we will stomach it at a later date. Chapter 14, Fisher's like, I'm not going back to do that again to get Hayden. Like, we're stuck with Carrion. You got one. This is the one. I tried. They're sneaking around to get out, and he's like, don't make a sound. And because of the bargain they just made, she literally cannot speak. She literally has to do whatever he tells her. And right now, he's telling her to get on a horse because they're fleeing the palace. Carrion in tow. And Onyx the fox. He has a name. Come back tomorrow for chapter 15.